Morning. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Fine. Good. That's good.
Thank
Very
you.
good. Okay, Josefina. Josefina Guillén. I like your name, Josefina.
Hola, profe.
Hello. Do people call you Pepa?
En un momento me dijeron Pepa, en un momento de la vida.
En un momento, pero ahora te dicen Josefina.
No, me dicen Jo.
Jo.
Sí. Yes.
Me encanta ese nombre.
Gracias.
Yo me debería haber llamado así, pero no. Okay. Hello, everybody. Well, we're going to start. Let's see. Well, I don't know if you could have a look at the syllabus, but the first unit we're going to study is called Getting Around. Okay. When you think about, when you look at those two words, getting around, what do you think of? Hello.
Like, could able to have a conversation easily?
Sorry, can you repeat it, please?
Like, could able to have a conversation, or like getting around is like como poder manejarse, algo así.
Okay, but in what kind of context?
On the street, maybe.
Okay,
If you
in
need
the street.
to something, ask
Okay.
ask someone something, anything.
Okay. No, not anything, something.
Something.
Yeah, it's not any topic, right? Has to do with, as you said, being able to move from one place to another, to get from one place to another, finding the right way. Yeah. Okay, right. So in this part, we're going to study how to get around the city, okay? And for that, we need to study directions. Directions in English are very good in terms that if you understand it correctly, it's impossible to lose your way. I don't know impossible, but it's difficult to lose your way in the street because they are very precise. So the only thing I will recommend you to do before starting is not to translate the directions from English to Spanish because it will not help. The best thing is to understand it in the context, okay? So let's see, I'm going to share my screen. I will ask you to go to your cursos. Your cursos here. Material docente. Please download a file called shopping. Okay. Shopping. Well, here we have a map, right? A map of two streets. And here we have a shopping list. So we're going to listen to two people talking about where some shops are. So what you must do is to listen to it and label the positions of these shops. Here we have different shops, okay? And here is the starting point, Judy's house, okay? Do you understand it? Do you understand it? Hello?
Teacher, can you repeat the instructions, please?
The idea is that you listen to two people talking about where some shops are. The shops to buy these products on the shopping list, okay? So according to their conversation, you must locate the shops in each of these places, these squares, well, not squares. Well, you have to write the position of, I don't know, the bank, which of these ones is the bank, for example. Do you understand it?
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
So you will listen to the tape twice, okay? Okay, here we are.
Unit 16. Shopping.
Okay, Judy, I've got the list here. Now, do you think there's anything else you need?
No, that's everything, actually. You don't mind going, Fiona, do you?
No, I like shopping, and anyway, I'd like to find my way around here a little bit.
Oh, that's tremendous, then. Well, should we just run through the shopping list to make sure you know where all the shops are?
Good idea. Fine. Okay, here goes. First thing I've got is one large white loaf. Now, where shall I get that from?
Yeah, if you get that from the baker's, so
From
that
the
it's nice and
baker's.
fresh.
Yes. Okay. How do I get there from here?
Well, it's not very far. You just go down New Street, which is where we are,
Yeah.
and it's on the other side of the road, on the corner of High Street and New Street, so it's on the left.
Good. Fine. Got that. And a pound of apples. Now, where do you usually buy your apples?
At the greengrocer's.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the one, it's very, very close. It's next to the baker's, actually before you get to the baker's.
On the left-hand side of New Street.
That's right, it's on the same side of the road as the baker's.
Okay. A pound of cheese.
Yes, if you get that from the co-op where there's plenty of choice.
From the co-op.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And again, that's quite easy to get to. You go right the way down New Street until you get to the High Street.
Oh, so it's opposite.
That's right, and the co-op is on the other side of the road, just opposite New Street, and you can't miss it.
Yes. Okay. So that's cheese at the co-op. Box of tissues. Now, where would you like me to get those from?
Probably the chemist is best.
The
I should think
chemist.
it's usually cheaper there.
Okay.
And that's on this side of the road. So you just go down New Street and it's on the right. Again on the corner of High Street and New Street, just opposite the baker's.
Oh, yes. Yes, I remember. Yeah, fine. And a large tube of toothpaste. Shall I get that from the chemist as well?
Probably best to, yes. It'll save you time too.
Okay, fine. And, yes, a local newspaper.
Yeah, get that from the newsagents.
Yes, right.
Now that is in the High Street,
Yes.
on the opposite corner to the co-op. There's a very small street in between.
Oh, I think I've seen it.
Yeah,
Yes, it's actually on the corner.
it's on the corner opposite the co-op. Quite a small shop.
Fine. And last of all, airmail letter. An airmail letter.
Ah, yes. Now if you get that from the post office,
Mhm.
which is next to the co-op, the other side. Yeah, so
Next to the co-op.
Yeah, so it's on High Street,
Yes.
and there's the post office, then the co-op, and then over the road are the newsagents. So there's those three shops in the High Street.
Right then. Well, I'll be off now.
That's lovely. Thanks very much.
Okay, see you in half an hour or so.
Okay, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Once again, or it's not necessary? Once
Again.
Again? Okay.
Yes.
Unit 16. Shopping.
Okay, Judy, I've got the list here. Now, do you think there's anything else you need?
No, that's everything, actually. You don't mind going, Fiona, do you?
No, I like shopping, and anyway, I'd like to find my way around here a little bit.
Oh, that's tremendous, then. Well, should we just run through the shopping list to make sure you know where all the shops
Good
are?
idea. Fine. Okay, here goes. First thing I've got is one large white loaf. Now, where shall I get that from?
Yeah, if you get that from the baker's, so
From
that
the
it's nice and
baker's.
fresh.
Yes. Okay. How do I get there from here?
Well, it's not very far. You just go down New Street, which is where we are,
Yeah.
and it's on the other side of the road, on the corner of High Street and New Street, so it's on the left.
Good. Fine. Got that. And a pound of apples. Now, where do you usually buy your apples?
At the greengrocer's.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the one, it's very, very close. It's next to the baker's, actually before you get to the baker's.
On the left-hand side of New Street.
That's right, it's on the same side of the road as the baker's.
Okay. A pound of cheese.
Yes, if you get that from the co-op where there's plenty of choice.
From the co-op?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And again, that's quite easy to get to. You go right the way down New Street until you get to the High Street.
Oh, so it's opposite.
That's right. And the co-op is on the other side of the road, just opposite New Street, and you can't miss it.
Yes. Okay. So that's cheese at the co-op. Box of tissues. Now, where would you like me to get those from?
Probably the chemist is best.
The
I should think
chemist.
it's usually cheaper there.
Okay.
And that's on this side of the road. So you just go down New Street and it's on the right. Again on the corner of High Street and New Street, just opposite the baker's.
Oh, yes. Yes, I remember. Yeah, fine. And a large tube of toothpaste. Shall I get that from the chemist as well?
Probably best to, yes. It'll save you time too.
Okay, fine. And, yes, a local newspaper.
Yeah, get that from the newsagents.
Yes, right.
Now that is in the High Street,
Yes.
on the opposite corner to the co-op. There's a very small street in between.
I think I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yes, it's actually on the corner.
It's on the corner opposite the co-op. It's quite a small shop.
Fine. And last of all, airmail letter. An airmail letter.
Ah, yes. Now if you get that from the post office, which is next to the co-op, the other side. Yeah, so
Next to the co-op.
Yeah, so it's on High Street,
Yes.
and there's the post office, then the co-op, and then over the road are the newsagents. So there's those three shops in the High Street.
Right then. Well, I'll be off now.
That's lovely. Thanks very much.
Okay, see you in half an hour or so.
Okay, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Could you get all the information? Hello. Could you could you complete the information? Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes. Miss,
Okay. Yes.
es que yo lo hice, pero no sé si es tan bueno.
Okay,
Pero lo voy a
we're going to
intentar.
check it now, but I mean, do you think you could complete it?
Yes, something,
Okay.
algunos.
Let's see. We're going to start from the bottom, okay? Let's see. What shop is it here, Josefina?
Justo ese no lo alcancé a hacer. Pero
Okay. Let's see the other side then. What shop is it here?
box of issues, creo, I think.
A box of tissues. Okay, perhaps there is something we should do first. We're going to check the vocabulary to, the first, first of all, before that, if you look at the shopping list, what is the first product on the list? One what? This is a question to all of you. How do you understand that first product on the list? What is that? One large white loaf. What does that mean? Anybody?
I
Like
don't know.
a baguette?
Something like that, yeah. It's a loaf of bread and it's white bread. Yeah, so where do you buy bread? Of course, you can buy all of this in a supermarket, that's for sure. But if you go to specific places, where do you buy or where can you buy bread from? How do you call the shop?
La panadería.
Yeah, in English.
Bakery?
Bakery.
Okay, you can say bakery. I'm sorry. You can say bakery or bakers. Yeah. And that is what these people, use, bakers. Actually, when you say bakers, you mean, what you really mean is baker's shop. Yeah, or baker's shop or baker's store. But people in everyday language talk about the bakers. Yeah. Okay, let's see the second product. 1 pound of apples. How do you call the place where you buy apples? Anybody? where you buy apples, I don't know, tomatoes, all the vegetables and fruit. Anybody? Greengrocers. Greengrocers, that's the second word, and the second place, the second shop. Let's see the next one, that is 1 pound of cheese. What did you understand of, about the place to buy this in this conversation? Hello? Did anybody understand the name of a place to buy cheese? Okay. Here they talk about co-op, that is an abbreviation of a kind of big shop where you can buy different products, particularly milk product like cheese, okay? So they talk about co-op. Let's see, box of tissues. What is a box of tissues in Spanish? What is that?
Caja de algo, que no me acuerdo. O sea, que no sé, más bien.
I think that in Chile, I think that is something, I mean, if the same word, la caja de pañuelos desechables. That is a box of tissues. Okay, box of tissues. And where will she buy box of tissues?
Maybe in the co-op too?
Okay, maybe in the co-op. And in Chile, you can buy it. Co-op is a kind of market. Yeah. What are the places, where else can you buy a box of tissues in Chile?
Drugstore.
Drugstore? What do you mean by drugstore?
Pharmacy.
Okay. Yeah, because drugstore is a bit different. Okay, pharmacy, that is the American word. Do you know any word for that? In British English?
No.
No.
In this one.
Chemists. Chemists. In Britain, well, not only in Britain, but Britain, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, they use the word chemists to mean pharmacy. Pharmacy is American, right? So are the chemists. Okay. What's about the next product that is a large tube of toothpaste? Probably in the same place, the chemist.
Yes.
What about the place to buy the local newspaper? How do you call that type of shop? Anybody?
In a market too?
Yeah, you can buy anything in the market. But if you think about a specific shop to buy newspapers.
Like the shops who are on the street.
Well, yeah,
Everywhere.
they are not kiosks. I'm not talking about kiosks. Because that could be a kiosk or could be a booth. But those are very small. And they are, okay, they are in the middle, not in the middle, they are on the pavement, yes. But there is another place where you can buy newspapers, magazines. Also, you can buy, I don't know, cigarettes. You can buy some sweets, that kind of thing. It's not so big, but it's like a mini market. It's similar to the kind of markets you can find in a petrol station, in a gas station. The name of those shops in English is newsagents. Yeah, newsagents. Well, finally, the dear mail letter, which is not very fashionable, but where can you send a letter? How do you call the place where you send letters?
The post office.
Exactly, post office. In England, the post office is very different from Chile because the post office, you can do many things, many other activities at the post office, not only to send letters or postcards. It works similar to a bank. People get their payments at the post office, and a lot of other activities that in Chile are done in a bank. Okay, so it's a very important place. Okay, any questions about these words?
Miss, and
Yes.
I didn't understand that. What is co-op?
Co-op is the abbreviation. Let me see. Let me find, because it's an abbreviation. Let me find the. We're going to use the dictionary, by the way. Sorry. No. When you send me messages in the chat while I am, sharing screen, I cannot see anything. Okay, so let's see. Wait, we're going to see the dictionary. By the way, I don't know if I told you this last class, but this is a very good dictionary, wordreference.com. I don't know if I will find it here. Yeah, it's a business, a cooperative, but in terms of, we're going to see the definition of this. It's a shop, it's a cooperative business, okay? I don't know how can you translate, I think in Spanish, I don't know if you find cooperativa is, I don't know, you can say that. But it's a shop, it's like a big shop, like a market, a big market, yeah? Many years ago, in the 70s, 80s, there used to be a big supermarket in Santiago that was called Unicop. If you ask your parents, they will remember it. Unicop is what now is Unimark, yeah? But in the past it was called Unicop, and that was, the cop was cooperativa, that was the, and actually in many countries in Europe, you can find Unicops for the same reason, because they take the word cop for cooperative, okay? So I think the only translation for that, Josefina, I don't know who asked that, is like a market, big markets, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Thanks.
welcome. Let me find, where is the, I think I missed the, no, here. Okay, so
Hey,
perhaps,
Miss.
yes?
So what does drugstores mean?
Drugstore, yeah. What do you understand for, what's the meaning of drugstore for you? What do you understand by it? What kind of shop is it, in your opinion?
Like a place where do you buy medicine?
Well, it used to be that, but many, many, many years ago, it was a place where people, it was in those times where when people prepare the medicines in the shop. 2 centuries ago, yes, or the beginning of the 20th century. So people used, the chemists used to prepare medicine in the shop. Do you understand it?
Into the shop.
Into the shop. That, imagine how many years ago, 200 years ago, 150 years ago. So that was the original name. But with the time, the word drugstore got a different meaning, because drugstore now is a kind of shopping center where you can find different types of shops. One of them may be a chemist, but you can buy clothes or, I don't know, food, different things. Here in Providencia, there is a drugstore. I don't know if you know it.
Yes, I know it.
Yeah, and there I don't
Okay.
think you can find pharmacies. Yeah, it's like a boulevard with different types of shops. So when you go to a drugstore, you don't necessarily go to a pharmacy or to a chemist.
Mhm.
Do you understand it?
Yes, but
Yes.
it's like more artisanal
No. It's old-fashioned.
fashion, but it could be big brands too,
What do you mean? Sorry, I don't understand.
like a place uh, where do you find like small brands, or you can find big brands too, like Nike, Adidas, or
Different shops, different kinds of shops. Some of them can be big brands and some others can be small shops, but different types,
it
right?
doesn't matter. Okay.
No, it doesn't matter the type of shop it is. Yeah?
Okay.
So that's why I told you that in this case, it's not a drugstore, because it's a place to buy things that you buy in a pharmacy or at the chemist's. Yes?
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Welcome. Let's see. I think that perhaps now we could, I don't know if you want, because there was an extra difficulty in this exercise, that was the vocabulary of the shops. So would you like to listen to it once again to make sure that you chose the place correctly? Hello? Do you want to listen to it once again? To check?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, but
Yes.
answer me. I am a teacher of English. I cannot read your minds. Okay, here we go.
Unit 16. Shopping.
Okay, Judy, I've got the list here. Now, do you think there's anything else you need?
No, that's everything, actually. You don't mind going, Fiona, do you?
No, I like shopping, and anyway, I'd like to find my way around here a little bit.
Oh, that's tremendous, then. Well, should we just run through the shopping list to make sure you know where all the shops are?
Good idea. Fine. Okay, here goes. First thing I've got is one large white loaf. Now, where shall I get that from?
Yeah, if you get that from the baker's, so
From
that
the
it's nice and
baker's.
fresh.
Yes. Okay. How do I get there from here?
Well, it's not very far. You just go down New Street, which is where we are,
Yeah.
and it's on the other side of the road, on the corner of High Street and New Street, so it's on the left.
Good. Fine. Got that. And a pound of apples. Now, where do you usually buy your apples?
At the greengrocer's.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the one, it's very, very close. It's next to the baker's, actually before you get to the baker's.
On the left-hand side of New Street.
That's right, it's on the same side of the road as the baker's.
Okay. A pound of cheese.
Yes, if you get that from the co-op where there's plenty of choice.
From the co-op.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And again, that's quite easy to get to. You go right the way down New Street until you get to the High Street.
Oh, so it's opposite.
That's right, and the co-op is on the other side of the road, just opposite New Street, and you can't miss it.
Yes. Okay. So that's cheese at the co-op. Box of tissues. Now, where would you like me to get those from?
Probably the chemist is best.
The
I should think
chemist.
it's usually cheaper there.
Okay.
And that's on this side of the road. So you just go down New Street and it's on the right. Again on the corner of High Street and New Street, just opposite the baker's.
Oh, yes. Yes, I remember. Yeah, fine. And a large tube of toothpaste. Shall I get that from the chemist as well?
Probably best to, yes. It'll save you time too.
Okay, fine. And, yes, a local newspaper.
Yeah, get that from the newsagents.
Yes, right.
Now that is in the High Street,
Yes.
on the opposite corner to the co-op. There's a very small street in between.
I think I've seen it.
Yeah,
Yes, it's actually on the corner.
it's on the corner opposite the co-op. Quite a small shop.
Fine. And last of all, airmail letter. An airmail letter.
Ah, yes. Now if you get that from the post office, which is next to the co-op, the other side. Yeah, so
Next to the co-op.
Yeah, so it's on High Street,
Yes.
And there's the post office, then the co-op, and then over the road and the newsagents. So there's those 3 shops in the high street.
Right then. Well, I'll be off now.
That's lovely. Thanks very much.
Okay, see you in half an hour or so.
Okay, see you later. Bye.
Okay. Was it better now?
Yes,
Okay,
it was.
good. Let's see then, what is the first shop here?
This is the green grocery. No,
Very
green
good.
grocery.
Here is the green grocers. Very good. The green grocers. Then if you go down New Street, right? What about the shop next to it?
Bakers.
Bakers, very good. Bakers. Now, opposite the bakers, what's the shop here?
Chemist.
Chemistry? Uh-huh.
Chemist. 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 You must pronounce the S. Chemists, because if you don't pronounce it, we are referring just to the person working there. So it's you can see the chemists. Okay, good. Let's see. Then if you cross High Street, I mean over the street, what is this shop?
Co-op.
Exactly, very good. Co-op. Good. Then to the left, what shop is it?
News agents?
No,
No,
no, it isn't.
this is the other.
Yeah,
on the corner.
exactly.
Corner.
Yeah, because this is the news agent, right? It's on the corner, right? And there is a small street in between the co-op. Yeah, so this is the news agent. So this one, what is it?
The post office.
Yeah, the only one left, post office. Okay, good. Any questions about this? I mean, the instructions, the vocabulary you listened to on this tape? No? Okay. There are some expressions that I would like to tell. First of all, when you talk about a street, I mean, en la calle tanto, we use on, right? On High Street or whatever. Yeah, on. Then be careful with the word opposite. Well, actually it's not up, sorry. Here we say, I mean, co-op is opposite New Street. That means that it's on the other side of the street. So opposite is always on the other side. Yeah, totally different from in front of. We tend to get confused with that and we say, al frente de esto, que en castellano sería, esto está al frente de New Street. No, in English it's opposite. Al otro lado de. On the other side of the street, on the other side of the bridge, of the river, whatever, but on the other side, that is opposite. In front of es delante de, okay? Be careful with that. And, well, the other, when you talk about, for example, the news agent, it's on the corner, right? Or here we can say that the chemist is on the corner of New Street and High Street. Okay? Different from in the corner, because in the corner has a completely different meaning. In the corner means en el rincón. So it's inside a place. Okay? Finally, one of the expressions you use when you give it directions, and that was used here, you can't miss it. What's the meaning of that? You can't miss it.
It's like no puedes perderte.
Exactly, exactly. It's a very widely used sentence expression when you give directions, okay? Goody, goody. Well, let's see. Okay. I will ask you to go back to your cursos, material docente again. And this time I will ask you to go to download a file called Giving Directions, please. Okay. Okay, here we have more vocabulary that we will check before listening to another tape, okay? Here we have different pictures, okay, and different instructions, different directions. Please have a look at them and match the word or the direction with the correct or the corresponding picture, please. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Okay. Please answer. Ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, what about the rest?
No
You
yet.
ready? Sorry?
No
Are
yet.
you- Not yet? Okay,
No yet.
Miss,
yes.
so when you say in front of, literally the place should be in front of the other one.
Yeah, and means delante. For example, when you in a classroom, in a normal classroom, in a face-to-face classroom, the teacher is in front of the students.
Yes.
Yeah, in that sense, yes. The same with buildings. I mean, there is nothing in between, no streets, nothing to divide.
Ah, okay, okay.
That's the
Opposite is where when there is a street between.
exactly. A street, a bridge, a highway, whatever, something dividing, and you have two sides.
Okay,
Yep.
thank you.
Nicole Muñoz, you ask, how do you say esquina? Nicole Muñoz?
Yo le respondió, profe, había dicho
Okay, yeah.
corner.
Corner, yeah. How do you say, right?
How do you say?
How do you say esquina? In football, I don't understand anything about football, but I understand that in football, there is a corner, you know?
4 corners.
Yeah, 4 corners, yeah, but there is, I don't know, they kick the ball from the corner, something like that?
Yes. Tiro de esquina.
Ah, eso es. Yeah. Que no es lo mismo que chutearla para el corner, ¿no?
Para hacer tiempo. Lo hacen.
No, sí, sí, lo entiendo. Yo conozco la expresión chutearla para el corner en un contexto general. Cuando alguien evade algo, la chuteó para el corner. Sí.
To avoid the responsibilities.
Yeah, or to avoid a direct answer also. Politicians, when they are interviewed on TV, for example, Most of them do it like that. They kick it to the corner. Okay. Okay. Okay, talkie. Well, let's see the first picture. I want to, in this type of classes when students don't speak, sorry, I don't know if they are there or not. Okay, let's see, Catalina, Lorca. What is
Yes.
this? Yes?
Opposite, I think.
Sorry, no. Be careful with
No.
the picture. Look at the picture. You have four corners and you have something in the middle, in a circle, and something round, so you have no corners.
No, I don't know. I think
You know?
it was como the one square opposite to the
No.
other. No, the
You misunderstand the picture, Catalina.
Mm,
I think
sorry.
it's wrong with the picture. Let's see, Jesus. What is this?
Roundabout.
Exactly. This is a roundabout, rotonda. Yeah, a roundabout. Good. Let's see the second picture, Josefina.
Era take the second right.
Very good. Take the second right. Let's see the next one. Nicolás Kidel.
Next to.
Next to, very good. The next one, Nicole.
Turn right.
Turn right, very good. Let's see the next one. Bautista.
Go past.
Okay, very good. This is very interesting. Go past. I mean, go past. This is the place that is a point of reference. So you say, okay, go past the, I don't know, the bank. Yeah, good, very good. Let's see the next one, Catalina.
Take the second left.
Very good. Take it the second left. The next one, Jesus.
Traffic lights.
Okay, good. The next one, Josefina.
Go straight on.
Very good. Right. Let's see, Nicolás Kidel.
Opposite.
Opposite. Okay, opposite. Right. Here you have a very clear picture where you can see the meaning of opposite. Good. Let's see the last one, Nicole.
Turn left.
Turn left. Okay. Any questions about this vocabulary?
Yes, so
Yes.
in front of and opposite can be synonyms. I don't know how to say, but in this case, in
Here,
opposite,
in this picture?
yes,
No,
is
it's-
in front of.
No, it's opposite because here in between you have a street or something.
So in front of what is?
In front
What is in
of,
front of?
delante de. For example, if you have, I don't know, let me see. Let's imagine, my abilities to draw are awful, but if you think, no, sorry, no, it's not this one. For example, if you think about, let's imagine that here we have two streets, okay? And here we have, okay, whatever. Okay, let's imagine that this is another building. Yeah? And this, please, buena voluntad, por favor. Yeah, you have to understand that this is a building or a house or whatever, a construction. And this is behind this picture. You can say that this picture is in front of this one. Do you understand it?
Yes, now, yes, I got it.
Good. It's totally different from what we understand por delante de. Yeah. Okay. Good. Any other question? No? Okay. Well, let's go down. Here we have a map of a city center. Here we have different places, right? Streets and different shops. Please have a look at the shops and see if you can get the meaning of that. Let me see. Okay, so you will see A, B, C, D. You will listen to 4 different people giving instructions how to get from here, from this cross, to somewhere. So you have to follow the instructions and tell me, where do you get to? I mean, where do the people get to? Do you understand it?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. Wait a minute. Here we have.
A.
Go straight on, then take the first left onto Green Street. Walk past the library and it's the building next to the library on the left.
B.
Go straight on, go past the traffic lights, you'll see a shop on the right. Go past that and it's on the right next to the shop.
C.
Go straight on. Go past the traffic lights and go straight on until you get to the roundabout. At the roundabout, turn left. Go past the theatre. It's the building next to the theatre, opposite the hospital.
D.
Go straight on, go past the traffic lights and take the second right onto King's Road. Go past the bookshop. It's the building next to the bookshop opposite the cafe.
Once again.
This recording was brought to you by the British Council.
Once again.
To find others like it, visit www.brit.
Once again. Hello.
Yes,
Once
please,
again.
to check the answers.
Yeah. Recuerden que yo soy profesora de inglés, yo no leo la mente. No puedo saber lo que si no me dicen, no puedo adivinar. Okay, here we go again.
A.
Go straight on, then take the first left onto Green Street. Walk past the library and it's the building next to the library on the left.
B.
Go straight on, go past the traffic lights, you'll see a shop on the right. Go past that and it's on the right next to the shop.
C.
Go straight on. Go past the traffic lights and go straight on until you get to the roundabout. At the roundabout, turn left. Go past the theatre. It's the building next to the theatre, opposite the hospital.
D.
Go straight on, go past the traffic lights and take the second right onto King's Road. Go past the bookshop. It's the building next to the bookshop opposite the cafe.
Okay. Let's see now. Let's see speaker A. Let's see Jesus.
Post office.
Okay, right. The speaker gives directions to the post office. Good. Let's see speaker B. Nicolás Kidel.
Police station.
I'm sorry?
Police station.
No. No. Let's see, Josefina, number 2, underground. Sorry. Let's be.
Underground station.
Underground station. Sorry, yeah. Okay.
No podía ver, profe. Perdón.
¿Ah?
No podía ver y pensaba que era police station. Perdón.
You didn't read, yeah, because the police station is here at the top. Yeah. No, it's underground station. Do you know, sorry, do you know another word for underground station?
The subway
No.
station.
Well,
No.
in American English, you say subway, yeah, but that is only in American English. But it's, yeah, it could be subway, New York subway. What about, do you know another word?
Train station. No.
Train is, no, because underground is the metro. Well, you can say the metro also. And in England, there is something, particularly in London, I would say, there is something that they always say the tube. Well, capital letter, but when they talk about the tube, it's like a tube. So, tube. It's not the official name of the thing. Underground railway station. That's the same as el tren metropolitano is in metro. Okay? But
It's an informal way to say?
Yeah. Informal, but widely used. I mean, not in the news probably, but
Okay.
people call it that, like that in the street. Okay, good. So that was, let's see, what's about letter D? Bautista, can you do letter D?
Letter D. Bus station.
Bus station. Good. Bus station.
I was between bus station and cinema because I didn't remember the order.
But it's exactly in the opposite direction.
Yes, yes. No, I didn't remember the order in the tape.
Okay, right. Here there is something that, well, if particularly when the instructions, I mean, to go to the cinema, if they say, okay, go down Bond Street, you get to the roundabout, take the left, go on, go past the theater, and then you get to the cinema. Well, if you do this, I mean, if you go on foot, no problem. But if you go, I don't know, by car, for example, or on a bicycle, it sounds sort of strange to get there and turn left. I mean, to get to a roundabout and turn left. Don't you think so?
Yes.
Yeah.
You should take the roundabout, keep in the roundabout until you can turn right.
Yeah, that would be in countries where you drive on the right-hand side, as in Chile, as in many countries. But in Britain, all over Britain is crazy, in my opinion, because they drive on the left. So when you get to a roundabout, you turn, the only possibility is to turn left, no right, okay? Exactly the opposite.
Okay.
It's crazy because, I mean, when you are not used to, and you are, I don't know, you are, I mean, on a bus, for example, you are clear that you're going to have a collision. Yeah, but they drive in the opposite direction. So it's, when you are not used to it, it's a bit of a mess. Yeah. The same when you, for example, here, if you are walking, you get to the corner, there is a traffic light, no problem, you have red light, but here we tend to look left to cross the street on foot. And there you have to, well, depends on the direction of the street, but normally what they advise you to do is to look both sides, because probably the traffic will be from right to left. Yeah? Okay, any question about this?
but the driver is in the left place of the car, or
Always, yeah.
always?
You
Like
drive on
like
the
in
left,
here in Chile.
but the wheel in all vehicles, the wheel is on the right-hand side. So if you have a mechanic car, I don't know, I've never driven in Britain, but I would never do it. But I know people that do it. You have to make the changes with your left hand. You see? So only automatic cars. Okay. Right. Any other question about it? No? Okay. Well, let's see. You study at Inap faculty, right? I don't know what year you are in, so I don't know if you have actually been to the faculty, physically speaking. Have you been there?
No, just online.
Just online. All of you?
Yes.
Yeah, Bautista, Catalina, Nicole,
Yeah.
the same?
Me too, online.
Only online. You have never
Only online.
gone there? But do you know what the faculty is?
No.
On Los Héroes Station. Near that.
You should go. I mean, for curiosity, you should go to see that. Yeah, well, I've never been able to get there by subway, by underground. But yeah, there is is it Los Héroes?
Or Santana Station.
Santana, I think, because, well, yeah, Los Héroes, but it's a long way. I mean, when you are late, it's a long way to the faculty. So the closest is Santa Ana Station, if I'm not wrong. But you've never been there. Okay. Okay, and where do you live?
I live in Providencia.
Providencia Avenue, Providencia where?
Bellavista.
Okay, Bellavista, nice area.
Near the San Cristobal Hill.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Avenida Perú.
Nearest to, no, literally next to TVN, the channel.
Ah, TVN,
channel,
okay, yeah.
And channel 13.
Channel 7, I think. Well,
no,
yeah.
But channel 13 is there too.
Yeah. Well, they are very close. Yes. But you live on Bellavista Avenue itself. Okay.
No. Bellavista, no. The street itself is Francisco Buelma.
Perfect. Yeah, I know.
With Bellavista.
Yes, it's a small street. Yeah, I know. Yes. Where the TV channels are. Yeah, I know it very well. Okay, right. Okay, so well, but it's a bit, yeah. Okay, let's see. Josefina Guillen, where do you live?
And I live in Recoleta.
Okay, what streets more or less?
Between Avenida Dorsal y Avenida Zapadores.
Okay. Do you live on Recoleta Avenue itself?
How?
Do you live on Recoleta Avenue?
No, opposite this Avenida Recoleta.
Opposite?
Ay, no sé cómo explicarlo.
Son como... Okay, but let's see. What is your nearest... are you near a subway station?
Yes, Dorsal. Dorsal and Zapadores.
Okay. Okay, very good. Catalina, what about you?
I live in Villa Alemana.
Okay. Okay. It's a bit far away from the faculty. Let's see, but are you planning to move into Santiago, I suppose?
Yes, but only if enter to university in presential mode. I don't know how to say that.
Face-to-face, you say, face-to-face classes.
Ah, okay.
Okay, but I don't know if you're going to have face-to-face classes this semester?
No, we don't have face-to-face.
Okay, so probably next year you will, or no?
Yes, it can be, but I don't know. But when we entered to face-to-face class, I will go to live to Santiago.
Okay, then you will find a place where to live in.
Yes.
Okay, let's see, Nicolás Kidel, where do you live?
In Padre Hurtado.
Padre Hurtado is near Melvilla?
Yes.
Okay, it's a long way. And are you planning to move into Santiago, or are you going to come from Padre Hurtado?
Come from Padre Hurtado. No.
Ah, you are going to, okay. How long does it take you to come to Santiago?
What? Can you repeat, teacher, the
How
question?
long does it take you to come from Padre Hurtado to Santiago?
1 hour, and a half.
It's a long way, yeah. And coming by bus? Well, no other way, by car. But,
Yes.
yeah, okay. No train yet, but yeah,
no.
Okay, I understand. Let's see, Nicole, what about you?
I live in La Florida.
Okay.
Near the Rojas Magallanes station.
Okay, right. Okay, so, well, except for the people living outside Santiago, you are near subways to get to... Sorry?
I will take the bus. Ay, no sé cómo decirlo.
You will take a bus?
No sé, disculpe. Tengo que tomar una micro para llegar a esa estación, más que...
You have to take a bus from your home to the subway station. Is that it? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you don't live outside the station, let's say. Well, all of these, yeah, all of these questions are because we're going to continue with directions next class, but this time you're going to talk, okay? And you will have to describe how to get from your places or from some points to your faculty, okay? So you could have a look at the map, the streets near your faculty, okay? Is that right?
Yes.
It is right.
Okay, good. Thank you for answering. Ya que no les veo la cara, por lo menos contéstenme cuando les pregunto, porque no sé si me están escuchando, no sé si dejaron la cámara apagada y conectado al micrófono, no sé. Entonces, por favor, o sea, díganme algo, así como denme una señal, digamos, si me escuchan, como los espiritistas, si me escuchan, denme una señal. Okay. Okay.
I show you my face, you will scare. No, I'm kidding.
No, I am used to, don't worry. Don't worry. No, but I need to get some answers, because if not, I don't know if you are there. Okay, so next Monday, 9 o'clock, we're going to continue with this. We're going to start with exercises, oral exercises, okay? So be very well awakened, let's say, okay? Okay, guys, have a nice week and weekend, and see you next Monday.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye, Miss.
Bye-bye.